Okay. Hello. I am live, I think. I'm playing Esoteric Ebb. I saw this little demo on Steam. I thought it looked cool. I wanted to try it out. And yeah. Hopefully I have the audio set up right. If not, you know, whoops. I can never seem to get the audio right whenever I do these live streams, but we'll try. So anyway, I'm just gonna jump into this. It's like a choice-based game. It looks similar to like Disco Elysium, if you know that game. Anyway, here we go. Oh shit, okay. I got to use my sets. Um... Oh, I see. Okay. Farmer's son who grew up in the city. Of course he'd be an outcast. It took time, but eventually he figured out how to cope with it. Troll killer? You don't remember it, but you know well how your father died. Sometimes it motivated you, sometimes it felt impossible to live up to. Eos kid. Your mom wasn't around a lot, so to keep you out of trouble, she forced you to get a post-school job. You still despise the smell of newspapers. Spending time alone in the city, you often ended up at the Darrowian Library. The strange history of Jorah's realm was a constant companion to you. Crowd pleaser? Inevitably, you ended up with the wrong crowd. You quickly picked up on the slang and radical terminology, doing anything to get real friends. I'm gonna turn the game volume down a bit. I think it might be a bit too loud. Yeah, hopefully that's better. Okay. I was not paying attention to this one. Yeah, that sounds kind of a little weirdo. You're a novelty to them, the boy who would do or say anything for their attention, for their approval. Over 2 or so years, you got quite good at it. There's so many different backgrounds. Okay, your friends soon introduced you to the rebellious belly of Norvik. As a teenager, you spent years spreading chaos, and worse, dwarf propaganda. Earthguard recruit. After arrest, there wasn't much arguing about it. 3 grueling years in training, drilled on the city code and virtues. You survived. One friend. You really ever only prayed for that one thing during those lonely years, but the gods did not answer, so you learned to manage, as always. Acolyte. Your knack for scribing got your promotion to the clerical duties. Picked out of the ranks, you quickly showed deep devotion to your city. Tower Apprentice. Joining the Towers is an honor bestowed upon few. It is also a terrible challenge, even for you. Who would have thought lectures were so draining? For some in your life, you were a natural. You've always known a few cantrips, but real magic was something else. It was power. As a rising talent, you often found yourself amidst the politicking of superiors. Despite your best efforts, it never ended well for you. There's... Holy crap. There's a lot of choices, okay? There's something wrong. Praying to a dead god whose whispers linger in the air, slowly fading. You are isolated among your peers. Esoteric expert. You spent most nights speaking esoterical insight. A lonely life. Your findings were unwanted by those in charge, yet you did not stop. Never. Disillusionment. A city with ideals not upheld. One day you chose a side, the emerging democracy. You wrote day and night for change and glory. Oh, this is still... No one likes you. When you were demoted for Druro election, no one spoke up against it, but it's fine, you'll be fine. After all, you're used to it. Dead cleric. Growing up alone, getting into trouble, training with Earthguard, devoting your life and becoming cleric. Was it always supposed to end in the river? Okay, that's all of them. Which ones? I think I'm gonna go with Little Weirdo. Yeah, okay. Um, Pre-built. What is pre-built? Oh. Oh, I see. Hmm. I don't know what's good to like go with. Okay, wait, can I make that go away? Okay, I guess not. Whatever. Um, right. What are my points here? Do I have like specific points? Can I just make everything? Oh, I see. There's like points on the top. Wait, can I max everything? No. Right. Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna be a weak little weirdo. Well, maybe we'll put it to 8. I don't want to be too weak. Nope, not perfect. Am I dexterous? Um, been a bit since I've done anything D&D related, but yeah, maybe I don't know. Constitution. I'm a healthy little weirdo. Intelligence. Eh. Oh god, there's just a lot of options. Wisdom. See, something I've always been like haven't understood is between wisdom and intelligence, what the big differences are. Your awareness, intuition, and ability to understand the world around you, to feel it. You may not know why, but meeting the gaze of another grants you an empathic bond with her wants and fears, her dreams and hopes. You can read people, for good or bad, and pick up details others would pass by. Whereas intelligence, um, your ability to recall, store, and process information. So, okay. The wisdom is more how you read things around you, and intelligence is like logical facts and mathematics and shit. Okay. Got it. Got it. And charisma. Well, I have +3 to charisma because I'm a little weirdo, right? Yeah. What does that mean? Oh, +3. So by default, I'll have +3 there? What if I got around by only being charismatic and terrible in everything else? Could be interesting. I'm 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 healthy and well no, I feel like I should be able to read things around me well. Maybe that's too much charisma. But it would be really funny to just be like this really charismatic person that's the only way I get out of any situation is just through charisma alone. Um it's like real life, you know? Constitution. Yeah, I don't want to like die a lot. I know that's like not necessarily determined just by constitution, but it helps. We'll do like be proficient in. Oh my god! Oh, right. Proficiency adds a lot, and wisdom. Okay. Oh, this gives you like. Wait, what does this one say? Automatic discount. Select stores. Win every conversation. Say the right thing. Say whatever gets people to like you and become an apolitical force of nature. Be sociopathic. Huh. Dexterity. Steal anything. Oh, I see. So you're good with your hands. Constitution. Uh, you know, I'm just gonna go with this. already been, I don't know how long. 10 minutes? 10 minutes of this? Okay. Let's just go with Charismatic Matt. So yes, this is an early demo. But I don't know, it looked like a lot of fun, so I want to try it out. No stat under 8. What a well-rounded cleric. Hell yeah. Oh, it's spell. Fun. The loading screen just displays like a different spell, or is it specific? Tell me something here. Okay. Skip intro. No. Truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? What? Ragan? Your name is Ragan? Nah, it doesn't sound right. What? Strength failure. No. No one calls you by your name. Yeah, nobody likes you, boo-hoo. What? You are often referred to as cleric. So, my name is... Yes, speak it. You say nothing. Another question is stated in the dark. What is your occupation? What is this, an interrogation? You are dead. Dead? How can you be dead? You're thinking, aren't you? Dead does not mean gone. Are these like... What are you? A fucking poet? What's an occupation in this context? Didn't you have a job? Something really important? Your class. Tell the voice about your class. Class? What class am I? Lower class. Not sure any answer is good here. Just go with whatever works in the moment. I'm awful at everything. Sure. Probably shouldn't say that out loud. Putting yourself down is not a great way to get people to love you. Unless you're very manipulative about it. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? We need to find out who blew up the tea shop. The Goblin Chieftain. She needs you. Why all these questions? This fellow wants something. No idea what, though. You should probably lie. Tell him you're collecting taxes or something. That'd be fun. What, a tea shop exploded? Unfortunately, yes. That's not good. I like tea shops. They are lovely, yes. You may ruminate further on tea shops at a later date. There is a question to be answered. Your goal is... I am a teeth collector. There's a tithe? Teeth. I'm stupid, I don't know. Yeah, that should scare him. No reply, no feedback. Then the voice asked, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. This is a setup, has to be. If you care for your fellow, vote for the Asgalists. Elections are exhausting. I don't know any of these words. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Just say whatever you think will be the most useful to you. And I think you know exactly what that is. Nationalist... I don't know anything about free striders, because they're free. Freedom, peace, prosperity, and fraternity. We're going to be rich. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Drowning in the river. Same way you lived, unable to step out of the uniform, not for 1 second. Now's your chance. Break free. I died when he died. Stay silent until the darkness ends. I am not dead. Oh shit. A game by Christopher Beauregard. Wait, am I in the river? This is like the Fallen Kingdom music video. They should play that song here. How am I gonna get out of this one? Or is that just the whole game? I'm just dead now. Oh, maybe that was it. You answered the questions, saw yourself dead, and that was the end. Is it a scarecrow man or something? I'm sleeping, not dead. Fresh start. Get up. Your body aches. It's stiff, as if you've slept for days. Ready for the quest to continue. Wait, what's this about a quest? Oh, yes, a quest. Do I remember everything? Yes, everything is off, but your memory is intact. Your quest was given yesterday. Remember, the tea shop. Tea shop? Yep, the tea shop that blew up. It'll be a tough one. Might take days. Quests? I like those. Good attitude. There is always more around the corner, so look out. Don't want to miss any. Just so we're clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. More or less. Don't worry, there's bullshit politics involved here. You'll love it. Can I think about this first? Time is limited. It's just a lot to... You feel dizzy. Oh god, what? The weight of the Earth Guard uniform. A dull pain takes hold. You feel worn, like an old leather shoe. Go eat an apple. It'll help. I'm so confused. That's usually the case. One step at a time. Okay, I'm gonna go eat an apple. A hold. Looks better than the ones in the pile. Rifle. Is that just... Okay. Success. Apple. Perfect. What is this? Very important piece of paper. Voting card. Made out to Ragnar Hamlin. It's from a dwarven office for some reason. And someone has checked in all 5 parties on the list. You need to bring this to a polling place on election day if your voice is to be heard. Okay. You pick up this surprisingly thick piece of paper with a shaking hand. Haven't you looked at this thing enough? The card is slightly torn and has clearly been drenched at some point. At the top it says Rostcourt in big bold lettering. Election week added. 5 days remaining. Alright, there's an election. It was nice to not think about it for once. For revolution. We'll bring it all down and build it up again. Not too hard, someone could get hurt. Nationalist Party of Norvik. Free Shredder Revolutionary Party. Asglist Workers' Party. Agrarian Rural Party. Arcanist Party of Magic. And finally, the last box didn't say anything. This is where you can input whatever you want, or just leave it empty for a no vote. The box next to each party is filled in with a smudged checkmark, including the last empty one. Smart move. No one can get mad if you vote for every party. Are these all the parties? No. There are about a dozen other large parties in Norvik. Most have been subsumed over the last few years, such as the Civic League of Progressives, the Torch Union, Order of the Scales, Edness Party, and the various guild parties. The agrarians and arcanists are the only ones who have not joined a larger party or fallen aside. How does this thing work? After you pick it up at a district office, you'll need to check the box of one of the 5 parties. Then you deliver it on election day to a polling place. Although in your case, you'd need to write the name of the party you want in the corner, along with the signature, since you filled out every box. Like an idiot. Alright, good to know. Good to know. What is this? Might not be mine, but I'm gonna take it. Oh, but it lowers my dexterity. Ew. Oh. It is light blue and tattered, and it was once yours. Please don't, this thing is disgusting. Bring out the water. The filthy liquid falls to the floor of the stony chamber. It smells of salt water. It is still quite wet. Weight it in your hands. It is heavy. Should I wear this? No? But I'm not a rogue? Sorry, the word I am not a rogue is on your vocabulary, actually. Please rephrase. That's not one word, though. So pedantic. So unrefined. Shut up. You search for the fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside into the extra-dimensional space. With a satisfying... I love my pouch of holding. Yes, aren't you lucky? This kind of magic item can go upwards of 10,000 crowns. It is not yours, though. It's the city's. So you can't just use it for anything. Hey. Oh my god. Pots. Can I take all these? I don't need pots. Why would I? What is this? You stare at a blue rag. It's draped over the outline of someone. Sir, you can't sleep down here. Give it up. Nothing to gain here. Sir, don't ignore me. Silent treatment, huh? Funny. If you wish to commune with the corpse in any meaningful way, I suggest speak with dead. Oh. Check under the rag. Underneath, you find the cold corpse of a human. Thinning blonde hair, unkempt facial hair. Yeah, this guy looks fresh, like he could just sit up and talk to you. The DC of a dice choice is determined by how challenging that roll will be for you. Oh, let's go. DC 10. Plus 0. Okay, I can do this. No, I can't. There's something strange here. We must look closer. Our scars cover the skin. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter its skin. Try to move the corpse. The moment you touch it, black veins appear over its skin. A feeling of impending doom comes over you. Your stomach drops, followed by a wave of pain. Death saving throws. Necrotic energies. Let go of the damn corpse. The moment you let go, the pain subsides. The dark marks on its skin disappear as quickly as they showed up. What a horrific spell. This corpse is cursed by something wicked beyond your powers. They should at least have a sign up. Like, don't touch the dead, they're full of black magic. You slowly cover up the corpse once more. Let's not speak of this. Who is this guy? His hands are calloused, he's built like a sarcophagus. Just a man. A dead man. Why is he here? This is a morgue. A lich house, clearly. Corpses are kept on cooling in places like this before cremation or burials. Oh, damn. Hi, Dan. We caught it live. It's crazy. What kind of magic is cast on this thing? Whatever it is, do not touch it again. Okay to loot him though, right? Yeah, why not? Not like the guy will complain, but don't go around talking about it too loud, okay? Grave robbing is frowned upon by some, even in these enlightened times. Either way, you will not get in any trouble. No one will know. I'm gonna stop bothering the corpse. What is this? Why is there so many apples? A divine shrine covered in apples. I see that. The ruins fill your senses as you approach. The color is faded. The monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. Oh, are they rotten? I ate one of these. Insult to Earth and all this. I don't even know who Earth is. But yes, you are very much aware that this is not the worst you'll see. You have to fight hard to keep Earth's dream afloat. The city is lost, but is not yet lost. This is giving me a headache. Politics is exhausting. Remove the apples? Yeah, sure. It does not take long for you to move some of the nasty apples away from the front of the shrine. Are these rare? No, you'll find shrines all over Norvik. Can I pray here? But what exactly? The earth, of course. There are many gods listening to our prayers, always. Just remember that they might not respond so clearly. So is my dude like crazy? Is he just talking to himself? He got like these voices in his head? Or it's like different parts of him speaking, I guess? It's a waste of time? Well, I clicked the wrong option there. You may pray as you wish. There's an internal element to it that is underappreciated. Okay, I'll move on. Feels small. What other gods are there? Many. You know a few. What? Father of Norvik? You've devoted your life to follow in his footsteps. Have? Ilium the Mender? Ilium the Mender was an elven goddess, builder of an army, a cult, and a way of life in Ascani. A real lady, this Mender. You've heard the stories. Beautiful, terrifying, all the elf stereotypes rolled into one. They say a look from her could turn a man's heart until his dying breath. But most men have a story like that, so it's probably more a woman thing than an elf goddess thing. He would not respond even if he had something to tell her. Hagig the Gambler. A trickster, the type of god only famous for his ridiculous ploys. Love him. Hagig the Gambler is often seen as a silly goblin myth. Trying to Hagig would, if you for some reason would get a response, only result in the exact opposite of whatever you wanted. Okay. Oh, I can heal? Heal me, please, please. Fuck. Oh, wait, I did heal. But I failed. Oh, well, that's something. There is, but you sense there's something you've missed. What were those words? The ones you learned at the towers. Prayer spells. Okay. Prayer wounds? Hell yeah. Okay. What is this? Divine scripture. Yoink. Field of faith? Okay. Oh, it's a spell! Should prepare that. Engage. Oh, I can't. Okay. Cannot prepare spells. Now, who's this guy? I gotta talk to this man. A guy. Oh, it's a zombie. He's unaware of you. Greetings, citizen. Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. What is your name, sir? He's not even turned to look at you. Identify yourself, citizen. This is a reanimated corpse. Sir, are you a member of the undead? I found this voting card. Is this yours? The zombie's not even grunt in your direction. He just keeps working, slowly. You grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. You're very rude. Did you know that? The zombie appears to rattle a bit. Nope, just found another out-of-place apple. free strider revolution will be good for the city, I think. Don't you? The zombie just keeps moving apples. Well, maybe the free strider revolution isn't great. We have to hope the guilds don't rebel when Earth's labor protection laws get thrown out. The fleshy ball plank does not reply or counter words. Am I boring you? The zombie carefully places another apple at the top of the pile. He does not have an opinion of any kind. Should I defeat the zombie? That'd be pretty scary. Guy's not harming anyone. Honestly, he's probably a more productive member of society than you. Damn. No offense. What's he doing? The zombie's attempting to clear a path through the apple pile. He's probably been at it for a long time. I don't want to attack this guy. He hasn't done anything to me. Oh, but I can't get past him though. Okay, you know what? I'll let him be. I'll let him be. It's okay. Let's get out of this place. Oh, oh yeah. More cleric. Hello, sir. Biskin, the local mortician. Pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. That symbol, it's on a lot of official documents of the city. This is the Great Perch of Norvik. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. Death. This is death. I am Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there is something I can do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. His smile causes you to stir a deep feeling of unease, as if it is almost there, but not quite. I woke up below? Yes, I know. Maybe you should ask why instead of saying the obvious. On one of those stone slabs? Uh-huh. As in next to a bunch of corpses? Mm-hmm. In full armor. Earthguard's finest. Next to a wet cloak. Apologies. I told Oz to throw that thing away. Why is TOL? Is this... Oh. Cole, Earth's brother and mythical explorer of Askin, founded several towns along. What? Okay. Why? He puts down his pen. Oh, 5 XP, let's go! I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. I died, didn't I? Those fishermen who brought you here certainly thought so. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. Prime condition? You're always in your prime condition. They caught you in their net, believe it or not. Such a strange tale. They're not dead, just a bit wet. How did it end up in a river? I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges into Tolstad. There are 7 bridges over River Torna connecting Tolstad to the rest of the city. Sounds like the start of a great drinking story. The I woke up in a lich house tale. You don't have a lot of those, so that's good. I would never fall. It must have been an assassination attempt. How awful. His uncaring tone speaks against his words. Where can I find these fishermen? He ponders your question. I did not ask for names, sorry to say. But perhaps Water Lane? That's just a guess. Good guess. Lots of boaters hang out there. Either that or the local tavern. I hope you find them. So I am alive? The pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes, I believe you are. Who are these fishermen? River guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. I have some other questions, I think. Oh my god. Wisdom. What do you know about the tea shop? What's there to say? I know about as much as your average Norvikian. He does a humble shrug. How much does your average Norvikian know? Very little, I'm afraid. He's looking at you, waiting for another question, despite you obviously wanting more information. The pale man is toying with you, and now you can tell me what you know about it. Of course. I heard the explosion. I went out to investigate only to find the tea shop caught up in a raging inferno. The Tolstad militia were already heading into action, so I went back inside, as to not be in the way. He's describing it with a wonderful rhythm. Either he is a great storyteller or the speech has been rehearsed. And that is that. What were you doing when the explosion occurred? Working. He motions toward the stack of papers. The explosion occurred at noon. The day it happened was an official city holiday. Why would he be working on Toll's leaving? You're working on a city holiday? Yes. I was behind. You know how it is. I'm pretty much always behind. I suck. Oh, come on now. I'm sure it's not all bad. He smiles. Anything else you want to ask? Did you hear anything peculiar? A loud bang, some shouting afterwards. What sort of shouting? From the militia. They were rushing to the scene. The fire prevention declaration has truly done wonders for the city. Nothing else? Has the entire district almost turned into an inferno? Yes, there was quite a lot of commotion. Nothing that stands out, however. Like, actually nothing else? Not that I recall. Are you sure? The pale man stares at you for a while. How thick are you? He does not want to tell you anything else. Pretty sure. That's enough about the sound. I'm done asking questions about the incident. I'm gonna figure out what's weird about this guy. Come on, please. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Another failure. You glare at the pale man, who keeps working on his documents for approximately 2 minutes. Eventually, you feel stuck in your thoughts. I don't mean to imply I know more than an honorable Earthguard member, my good cleric. However, you must certainly have more important things to do on a day like this. He's correct. Maybe you can get back to this later. Some dice checks are locked on failure and can be attempted again later. These checks are unlocked on a long or short rest. Okay, shards of Jor. But a roll with a very high DC should probably be lowered before attempting again. There's a zombie in your basement. Oh, how quaint. An undead abomination. I understand. We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. However, I will have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. Oh, so it's all misunderstanding then. Good. Why is this underlined? Where's that? Kept moving apples in there. Oh, the apples? Fascinating behavior. He does not appear very fascinated. You don't seem very alarmed. A stray undead creature will cause no trouble here. He gives you a rare smile that turns to a kobold by the stairs. Isn't that right, Ost?
Yes, master.
Wait, I don't actually believe you. What do you mean, cleric? Oh my god, Zombie is clearly working for you. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is my neglect that led you to this undead creature entering the tower. I'll make sure to tighten up security in the future. This isn't... Ost. We'll do a clean sweep of the basement this evening. Get ready. The kobold gives a screeched yell.
Yes, master.
I will also make sure to report this to both the HWBT and the militia. The Halfway Bridge Tribe. One of the 3 goblin tribes in Norvik. He won't let you get a word in. Amazing. You're clearly doing something shady here, so of course, I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection from the Palace Arcanist. If there's anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled. Holy shit, he just keeps going. Thank you very much for the service, cleric. It is because of great men like you that the city still stands. I'm sure a good word to your patriarch will assure a promotion of some kind as well, especially with this great work you're doing on the tea shop. He's going in circles around you. It's time to step in. Argue! Oh shit. Resist his incredible wordplay. Come on, please. Why? Why? Can I get one success? As the pale man blabbered on, you attempt to gather your thoughts and make some kind of point. Come on, just open your mouth and say something, damn it. I think that I agree, and whatever compromise we do end up at, I feel lucky to have had your expertise here on this day. Who knows what would have happened otherwise? Stop muttering, just say it. I'm trying. Your screech echoes throughout the chamber. For the first time, you see a genuinely baffled expression appear on his face. He keeps staring at you for a few uncomfortable seconds. Then he says, Cleric, with all due respect, perhaps you should see a professional. Why did that damage me? That's the second time I've died. His comment hits you in the heart and soul. The pale man has an overwhelming authority. I believe we are done with this particular topic. Anything else you needed? Require assistance with some things. Of course, anything for the city. You called me cleric. I did, yes. Because you are a cleric. Don't make an ass of yourself. Too late for that. Why do I have to be anything? The pale man shrugs. I suppose labels are constricting. But we're all something, aren't we? I'm not a cleric. No way. Interesting. What are you then? I'm a sexy rogue. The pale man stares at you in silence for a few seconds. Eventually turns back to his document. Exciting. His face does not show excitement. I don't know where to go. Your shaky voice makes you sound positively forward. Desperation, anguish, hysteria brought on from mental pain. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there's a certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. What rumor? Just a common murmuring. Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name. She's down in the Goblin Garden. Of course you've heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that one. The Dragon of Tolstad. I'm not afraid of some goblin woman. Wait, the goblins live in a garden? Well, not quite. You'll see when you get there. When you do, make sure to pay your respects. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. I would even go as far to call her de facto lawkeeper here in this island fortress. Wait, this is part of the job, talking with some petty goblin queen? You may find her at the southern tip of Tolstad, the pale man says, and keeps scribbling on his papers in front of you. He does not value your time. That's all the help I need. Anything else you wanted? Personal questions? Stop. You've already wasted enough time. Just leave. Pale man shifts in his seat. He makes it clear he does not want to answer these personal questions. Very well. Come up with a ton of random questions. Oh my. Why are there a lot of apples downstairs? Yes. A deal between me and Lady Sageleaf. A deal? Shared storage. It's got quite heated here a few years ago during a certain crisis. So now, during less heated moments, I store a lot of produce there. A win-win. Isn't it like a violation to store fresh produce next to corpses? No. Okay. You ever wonder about the world? Certainly. Now hit him with a deep philosophical statement. The feeling. No, you do not have the ability to produce words able to describe it. Not yet. Oh, what? That's cool. His eyes go dark once more. You blew it. Anything else? What's the deal with a kobold? You know what is a kobold. Why is there a kobold? Also, what is a kobold? Yes, bit embarrassing. I got my hands on an egg some time ago. That'd be a basilisk. Now I have a devoted servant. Are you his father? No, he simply hatched in my presence. A basilisk? Also embarrassing. I want to see whether or not they were feathered. I've yet to find out. You give him that crossbow? No, he found that himself. Very proud of him. Could you tell him to just give me the crossbow? Fish can glance over to Kobold and then back to you. No. Why does he call you master? Who knows? It's a kobold thing. Not a far stretch to say this pale man could enjoy being called master. Slavery is illegal in Norvik. I pay Yost very well, and he is under no obligation to stay. I understand why you ask. I've had to explain it several times at the Tithe House. Tax collectors. I have some other questions. No, I've had enough of talking to this guy. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go. Before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings. He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick, like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird. At least he's not hitting on you. Or would that be an improvement? Did I have any weapons? None, I'm afraid. They must be at the bottom of River Torna. Good. You do not need arms in the city. You need heart. Oh, shut up. A good blade can make anyone speak. What belongings? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card? A peculiar voting card. Every party had been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. Yeah, sorry, I'm indecisive. The pale man ignores your comment. I played Oaths to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook to dry. Over there, he says, and points across the chamber. He then looks at the pocket watch on his desk. This is an esoteric pocket watch. You may have it, cleric. It will surely prove useful to you. Beyond that, you should be good. Got it. The penman turns his face towards you and smiles. Unnatural. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. He gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. Time to go. Thank God. I talked to the guy for way too long. Little kobold man. Hello. Wiggling his little clawed feet, the kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Let's just say you behave. Wait, no.
Master, say you behave.
You're adorable. The kobold glares at you. A battle of will. Do not give in. Glare back. Your eyes meet each other, still, ever vigilant. Keep glaring. Kobold does not move. Glare some more. Yep, you're staring at each other. You're doing it. Glare. Eyes meet eyes. Glare, glare! You're looking at Kobold's yellow eyes. Stare in an angry, fierce way. Looking hard. Lean in close to the kobold's stern face. You should probably stop this. The kobold meets your gaze and keeps meeting it. I don't think I'm getting anything more out of this. The kobold looks at you with a cold expression, determined, confident. I have some questions for you. Short question. Short question, go! No. I gotta go. I'm gonna walk somewhere else now. The book is ruined. Most of the pages will dry now have been completely drenched. Only a few pages of the soggy, brackenish iris pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of undecipherable symbols. A Scani writing of the most basic kind. Wait. Oh no. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. No. By Earth. This is your prayer book. So many hours. Wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing. It's ruined. That'll cost a fortune. Take the ruined book. Unfortunate. While the symbols appear to be readable, you do not understand the language. De verbis dracono, ars occulta. I need to get my hands and comprehend languages. You do. It's highly annoying that you seem to have lost your memorization. Find a spell scroll. Maybe you could buy it somewhere? It's fairly common. Okay. Oh, another body. Corpse number 2. Your fate one day. I'm sure this was a fun person once. Okay, I guess I got nothing to say to that corpse. I will just be on my way. What's in this chest? Oh, cool. Hope he doesn't mind that I just grab that. Holstead. I live. I'm alive. What are these guys doing? Watch yourself, city man. Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. Banner of Asgal, the fool. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. He appears to be in a staring contest with the orc on the other side of the theater.
Oi, Mr. City Man,
He calls out as you approach.
we've made it clear already. We're not moving, not one bit.
He shoots you a shit-eating grin. That's no way to greet the cleric of Norvik.
Oh, is that so? Guessing I'm supposed to grovel.
Yeah, that'd be nice, actually. The dwarf glares at you.
No, I don't see why I would.
You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him.
Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all.
He's only saying that because he's had to defend himself quite a lot lately. Oh, great. I was worried there for a second. He looks you up and down.
Yeah, okay. Great.
He didn't expect that to slide. Very great. Now, who are you?
Name's Alphonse, the Ban Embers, foreman in the Asgalis movement of Norvik.
Simi and the boys?
He's done more good than all of you, Earthguard combined. A true speaker for Asgal.
You're a celebrity?
Jimry exaggerates.
He gives the older dwarf the stink eye.
I am also not in any way proud of my heritage. Nobility is just a poisonous hierarchy.
He grins.
Just wanted to make that clear.
Don't mention the whole noble thing. It'll just piss him off. Unless you want that? A nobleman, huh?
In the old country, yeah. That doesn't matter here. I'm just a foreman of the Tolstad district.
Form? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, okay. Thought I hit the wrong option.
I've worked my whole life for the movement. I've earned my title.
He's terribly defensive. If you want to spark something out of him, you could make him angry. I bet you're only here because of Mommy and Daddy.
Would you say?
You must have misheard me. I said, don't forget to thank Mommy and Daddy for the foreman position. He clenches his jaw and stares at you.
See, that's the difference between you and me, human.
He takes a deep breath and mutters,
My work speaks for itself. Believe me.
Are you boys setting up a play or something?
A play?
He spits on the ground.
We're holding a rally for the cause. This evening, workers across Tolstad will gather here to hear the word of Asgal.
He turns toward the orc.
And no one is going to stop it.
You hear laughing coming from across the theater.
Papers, alphas.
He grumbles and turns back to you.
So, what you want?
Well, you seem a bit stressed.
No, you don't say.
His words drip with the acid from a green deer.
So, morning comes, I get the lads together, and when we arrive, that accursed woman is just standing there.
The dwarf shudders.
She starts complaining.
He reaches for something in his pocket and takes out some documents.
We show her the papers, and the papers are no good, she says. Bah. Real convenient, I say. No, there is nothing wrong with these papers. We are in our rights to speak out against tyrants and burghers.
They are. Bureaucracy. They sure are playing a game they can't win. So she's wrong about the documents?
Of course she is. She's a liar, that one. A filthy liar.
Alphonse nods and grunts. Terrible liar. Can't even get the words out. He knows she's right about the documents, but doesn't want to admit it. Is it a bit macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue?
Morgue?
The dwarf grumbles to himself and glances over to the Lich House stairs.
I thought it was a dentist.
Fair assessment.
No matter. The Asgal movement is not afraid of death.
You hear laughter from the orc behind you.
Big words, Alphas.
The dwarf grits his teeth.
Damn orc.
Can I see the papers? He gives his companions a glance.
Why?
An argument as to why you should get the papers. Come on. Success. This idiot won't listen to reason. He's beneath you. Just say anything. I want to see who's in the right.
That'd be us, Mr. City Man.
I want to help so bad. Bros is thick about.
You think I trust the city? Bah, go away.
Come on, I want to screw you guys over.
Oh. Well then, no. Of course you can't see the papers.
I want to so much.
You... Excuse me, what?
So much. The dwarf looks at you with a disturbed expression. Never mind. He just glares at you. So what's this rally about exactly?
Guilds. For decades, there's been collective bargaining between Norvikian workers and the city guilds. Say what you want about Earth, but he kept a tight leash on the upper class of the city.
The leash was bad for the city. Now we can grow exponentially.
Lovely talking point. I'm guessing you read that in Norvikian Post? Funded by the trade company, mind you.
He grimaces.
The Freestriders have burrowed into every darn power structure, from paper boys to bookbinders. In less than a dozen years, salaries have stagnated and prices have gone up. They said Freestriderism would make the city rich. I say it makes its people poor. We need change.
So you're here to convince a bunch of Tolstead workers to vote for the Asgalist party?
More or less, yeah. But it's also about the spirit of community. Together, we can fight against the purchasers of our labor. Alone, we are as brittle as a twig.
In the older dwarf pipes up.
A twig in the wind? No, that's not good enough.
How about as brittle as a boar with rabies? That's good, right? He shakes his head.
No, that's nonsensical. Anyway, the rally will be a success. We just need to get rid of that orc.
So we can call out to all workers of this magnificent city. He exclaims as if there was a crowd around him.
Vote with your guts, with your manhood at stake. You too, Mr. City Man.
Okay, good luck fighting tyrants.
Thank you, Mr. City Man. I appreciate it.
Alright, have fun. What are these? Insects. Oh, there's the orc. On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for something, for someone. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert power in other ways as well. You spot the merchant's mark on her jacket's sleeve, heart with the initials of the Norvikian Freestrider Regiment.
What's this? Not often we get Earthguard around here.
She presents her palm to you.
Vera is my name. I am second in command guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you.
Make sure she knows you are a cleric. Do not grab her hand. That's not what that is. Oh, but I want to... Grab her hand. You reach forward and take her hand in yours. She's clearly a bit confused. It becomes a sort of awkward handshake. What? Bro. I die again. You realize her hand is a fair bit larger than yours, and something stings in your soul. Fragile as it is, a part of you has been bruised by the simple thought of her overwhelming power. Kiss her hand. Even in an attempt to block the finger, but it gets stuff of her hand. He rushes to take back her hand. With a laugh, she says,
"Perhaps a name is in order first, human."
He appears mildly entertained by your strange behavior. Maybe she would enjoy more of it? I'm the cleric, actually.
Apologies. Not Earthguard, cleric. I assume the term was interchangeable. But I suppose you're not all,
She says, waving towards your outfit.
esoterically attuned.
She accepts your annoying correction with a smile. Probably means she sees you as no threat at all. A mere puppy. She sees you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say anything. I'm here on important business. Business, you say? She leans in and squints. Fascinating. Perhaps I can be of service, cleric. For your business? Tell me what you know about the tea shop. The tea shop that blew up, he says dramatically. Sounds like a magazine tale. I heard it was an accident. The post mentioned in the passing. Minor mishap, I believe, was the official quote. Although from what people tell me, it was quite the explosion. Quite. So you weren't in the area? No, I was on the North Bank. Company business. I did see the smoke. It was a clear day. What do you think was the cause, cleric? Don't give away too much, she's prying. Maybe it was the tea leaves. The leaves? Maybe they caught fire. They're so dry. And also, leaves. Interesting theory. I've yet to hear of a tea leaf able to cause such a blast. If you find one, let me know. That'd be wonderful in war. She smiles. I'm sure the company would love to sell it. Hold on. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? Don't answer that. She has no control over you. She's a free strider, so why run? Yes? Really now? No, say no. Maybe? Is that a maybe yes? Nice weather we're having. Are you here for the tea shop? Yes. Interesting. I'll be honest, I assumed the city would just ignore it. But they sent you. It's fine. She would find out eventually anyhow. It's sort of a giveaway. Clearly someone thinks this is an esoteric mess if they sent a cleric to look into it. Esoteric. I keep hearing that word. What does it mean? It means, her eyes wander for a while. Her brow furrows. The term to describe whenever anything queer happens. Whether the cause would be regular spellcasting or something more esoteric. I'm sure you've noticed something you couldn't explain naturally. Rationally, then that would be esoteric. I assumed you of all people would know what it is, considering. She mimics casting a spell with her hands and points at you. Well, I'm here now. Hurrah, and good luck, cleric. If there's anything the Ascani Reed's trading company could do to help you out, let me know. You can usually find me down in our HQ on Water Lane. She smiles in a way that completely breaks down your defenses. Looking forward to seeing you there. This woman knows well how to manipulate weaker men. I like her already. Where's the Goblin Chieftain? Lady Sageleaf, just head down these stairs. Good luck getting an audience, though. By moving your head to the side and using your eyes to look south, you see a garden of some sort. You can see a goblin or two on the ramparts. Okay, I should get going. What is this? A green face is splattered across the facade, staring wildly towards a flaming sky and the dragon spread across it. Or something like that. Can you call this art? Your hand on the wall. You take a step forward, the painted stone surface is smooth. You feel an esoteric urge to communicate with the object. They really are just using esoteric to, like, tell me your secrets. Come on. Failure. Your focus falters. There's nothing to answer you, but something is there beyond the silent, hard stone. Try again tomorrow, perhaps. What is this? Little devil? Braxo penciling. You raise your head towards the sky. Above you sits a tiny red creature. His wings flutter faintly in the wind. The fiend throws a quick glance your way. He's annoyed. Staring a piece of paper, he does not acknowledge your presence. What you reading? A sigh escapes the fiend's maw. He slowly puts down the paper. The paper is actually a torn out page from a magazine.
I like the funny pictures.
I believe the fiend is being sarcastic. Yeah, I like the pictures too.
Yeah, I imagine you would. Wait,
He says, leaning in to get a good look at you.
Earth Guard? A cleric? Hell is you doing here?
That reaction, your presence is uncommon. You can go wherever you want. F off. Divine mission, the usual.
Very well. I won't get in your way. I, for one, am very happy for your presence. This place has gone downhill since the city let the goblins and free striders run amok.
Oh no, the devil's a kiss ass. Oh, this literally is a devil.
We need some damn order in this place. So if you need any legal advice, just let me know.
He gives you a tiny sharp smirk. You should be aware of the fact that this is literally a devil. Yeah. You can hear it to any advice. Just don't listen to it blindly. Can you give me free legal advice?
Oh yes, I'll gladly assist a member of the Earth Guard any day. Just ask.
Should I invest in stocks?
Oh. I do not give nor have ever given investment advice. But,
Yes. He looks you up and down.
I should ask, have you ever bought shares before, cleric?
Uh-oh. I don't share with anyone, little red man.
Okay, some basics then. Popularized by late Divine Era human adventurer companies, a share is essentially a percentage of ownership of a certain venture. Could be guild, could be company, or a specific adventure, something that is supposed to grow over time so you can increase the value of your securities in that venture. It's a risky way to increase your capital without actually doing any real work.
God, this devil is good. Learn from him. As it risky, sounds like free money.
Good question. Imagine you invest in an adventuring party.
They head into the Verdun Hills to dive into some Gate-era tomb or an esoteric area filled with talking cats.
Something weird and dangerous, but with potential for a lot of cool treasure to be found and brought back. There's a major chance that those adventurers die on their journey. If they do, you lose all the money you invested. They could make it back, in which case you'd get a percentage of the treasure based on your share. But how often do adventurers come back with a bunch of treasures these days?
Do people buy stocks in me? The little red devil stares at you.
If you were to set yourself up as a venture, then maybe? I mean, if you could convince someone to invest in you, you know, without breaking any laws regarding investment advice. Investment? I'd be impressed, so why not?
Where can I buy stocks?
You could buy shares directly from a venture trader. Basically, someone can tell you a piece of paper that says, I owe you, with some illegal information.
Or you can go to Trade Hub.
I don't think the toll static exchange is open until after the election.
Okay, I don't know why I need to know about stock. You hear about the tea shop?
Yeah, of course. Pretty hard to miss when flying past Tolstad.
What's your take?
It blew up.
Not sure what else you want to hear. Why do you think it blew up?
Honestly, I haven't seen a blast zone like that since the Coast War. And you didn't hear this from me, but
The little fellow trusts you. He is your friend. Scorch marks
look like a fireball. But not the kind you get from a pit fiend. We're talking high-level wizard stuff. Be careful, cleric. Powerful forces are at work here.
Okay, sorry. Just getting a drink.
Thinking about it for a few seconds makes it clear to me that it's all a big cover-up. Wouldn't be the first time a city-trained spellcaster goes a little off the hinge.
Lander, the city does not train people to explode.
Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend or an elemental. I mean, Water Lane has shipments from Cargamesh every other month. Maybe a fire elemental slipped through. Who knows?
A fiend, huh?
Don't look at me like that. Worst thing I can do is turn into a bat. An abnormally handsome bat, of course. But I'd suggest having a chat with the owner of the tea shop. Who knows what feathers would ruffle, eh?
He gives you an ominous chuckle. Okay. Alright. Well, I feel like I barely made any progress, but unfortunately I do have to wrap this up here. But this is fun. This is an interesting game. It's very much reminds me of like Disco Elysium, like that. I like it. I love the art style and everything. It's cool. I'm definitely gonna play more of this. So anyway, thanks to those of you who tuned in, and yeah, see you next time. Again, hopefully the audio was okay, because I always mess up the audio. Um, so I'm gonna listen back to it afterwards, and I hope it's fine. But we'll see. We'll see. And yeah, this was more. I mean, I wanted to try out this game, and I also wanted to kind of just like I want to get into like streaming a bit more on the channel. So I also consider this a bit of a little test stream to see that, make sure I got everything working right. But yeah, so thanks again, and see you guys next time.